How's it going, everybody? Donut here. As always, this is Black Lives Matter, all cops are bastards, and trans rights supporting channel. If you're not supporting that shit, get the fuck off this channel and die. We're reading some Astro Boy. This chapter is Robot Bombs, but before the chapter even starts, we've got another forward. So I think this is like a volume. Yeah, because in this volume, you're about to read, and like this is not going to mean anything to us, but might as well read it anyway. In this volume, which we're not, you're about to read, which we're not, 4 episodes of the very beginning of the Astro Boy series, as well as 3 short stories that few people have ever read before. Okay, hold on, let's go find out, like, what, you know, hold on. My god! Volume 21, towards the very, very end, they finally put the first couple chapters in. So there was Frankenstein, there was Sea Serpent Island, Mission to Mars, the Coral Reef Adventure, the Test Pilot, and then Super Cyclone we have not read yet. We're the Super Cyclone, hopefully we don't get spoiled on that. Okay, so it's coming up soon. It's coming up in another volume after where we're at right now. But, okay. But yeah, so this is not the one with, like, Ambassador Adam and GANTZ people, like the original start of Astro Boy. I'm not sure if we looked up where that was already, but I don't know where that one is. But so this is just where those short stories were, and then, well, those 4 early episodes, and then 3 short stories. I wonder which were the 3 short stories. I guess one was the Coral Reef Adventure, and then, like, the supplemental materials or something. Anyway, the first story, Robot Bombs, was the one we're going to read, so maybe we shouldn't be reading this at all. Okay, so we're going to skip all of that. I don't trust Hezekiah not to spoil all this fucking shit, so we're just going to have to skip that and maybe read it after the chapter. Because at least it's talking about this chapter versus other times, like, they're talking about a chapter that's volumes from now, so we're not even going to get there yet. But, anyway, so from December to August 1957, man, 56 to 57, it's so crazy how long these last. Every chapter is about 6 months, roughly. Okay, so a robot professor? Hey, what do you, oh no, that's Pistachio saying, hey, what do you think you're doing in here? How dare you enter my classroom while I'm, and then just tosses him out? Okay, I thought it was going to be like a, you know, professor or something, but yeah, Pistachio's in the class, so it shouldn't be that. Okay, just instantly coming in to attack us. I mean, robot bombs. So, maybe, you know, someone is putting bombs in robots and sending them out. If this is a bomb that's going to blow up in the school, Jesus. This is such a funny design, though. Oh, it's cool getting the Astro, like, fighting in a school uniform, too. It's very fun to see. But then he spits something at him, and, oh, oops, what? And then, okay, he sheds his clothes, brings in his arms, brings in his head, brings in his leg, and then shoots out like a bullet. Yeah, it's the worst school vandalism I've ever seen. And you stole some shit or something. Well, why you got this whole get-up? Yeah, they think you're a thief. Yeah, the way you're dressed. Yeah, exactly. This is my emergency evacuation outfit. Okay, find Astro. Again, it feels like Astro dies so easily, or, you know, could die so easily. Ooh, I like the shiny floor here we got going on. So he's been infected by a disease. Okay. It's an oxidizing bacteria. It's a bacteria that eats minerals, so his body is oxidizing. Damn, that's actually pretty serious. You have to take out his voice box. God damn. Okay, but yeah, if you give him a new one, the disease will probably just destroy it too. So, yeah. Okay, makes sense. It's cool though, so we're gonna have a chapter where he can't talk. And his parents can't even come see him because it might be contagious to other robots. Yeah, if you were a real... I mean, what do you mean by a real robot? Because I thought we had, like, the smart robots and the dumb robots. The dumb robots could attack humans. I mean, like, you know, that goes against the law of robotics, but we've just seen it happen so many times. Okay, so then the bullet, you know, robot thing now crashes into Professor Chonamizu's house, or laboratory, or whatever. And, okay, so he just instantly thinks it's a robot bomb. Here's a related reference here. Picture of it. Wait a second, that design was supposed to have happened, supposed to have been banned 10 years ago. So, okay, this was a design that was made to be a robot bomb. And then he shoots out something, grabs him by the nose. What the hell did he shoot out here? I don't know, maybe more of the disease, but there's no robots here. It is a laboratory, though. So now, in front of the smashed up school, stranger lurking in front of the school. Tell me, kind sir, how is Astro Boy? You look like Dr. Tenma. Read about his illness in the newspaper. Do me a favor and have him take this medicine. It's a special elixir that kills oxidizing bacteria. It'll cure him right away. I'm the one who knows Astro best. Yeah, this is definitely got to be Tenma. Okay, so we're finally, 3 volumes in, or 4 volumes in now, I'm on volume 4, bringing back in Tenma. Okay, because I believe he was in the Gas People chapter. Let me double check. But okay, no, I don't think we did Tenma and Gas People, actually. I thought we established that as canon in Astro Boy, not just Ambassador Adam. But so far, I believe that is only canon in Ambassador Adam, then. So, okay, we're going to make it canon here, then. Okay, Astro wakes up to the sound of this robot bomb coming back in. But yeah, he can't really do much with his body. But okay, got the medicine to him. Try this. I think it's from your creator, Dr. Tenma. Okay, he just instantly... What a weird reveal. Thought it was going to be a much bigger thing. As soon as I realized who it was, I ran after him. But it was too late. I can't believe how that reveal happened. Okay, so hopefully you feel better. But he still doesn't have a voice box or anything. He's still all... It's not going to fix any of his parts. It's just going to stop him from being destroyed right now. But okay, never mind. It does seem like it's fixed him. And I love that he's like, not cursing him out. I'm not sure what I'm trying to say, but just like, I guess chewing somebody out is the word I was looking for. Like, he's chewing him out, but like, you can't hear him or anything like that. Now, off he goes again, like a bullet. We're not saying it's like a bomb, like it's bullets. And okay, so he attacked the Ministry of Science as well. Robot bombs are designed to walk to their target and then blow themselves up as told. Yep, okay. It's interesting, though, because it seems like they just shoot themselves to where they go. So, okay, when this was banned, one country was the one that was doing it, and they just dropped all their shit off at sea. Just to throw it in the ocean. Sounds about right. But the machinery began moving on its own. Probably happened on the bottom of the ocean. The machines are making robot bombs now. What do you mean? It probably happened on the bottom of the ocean, and the machines are probably making... What do you mean, the machines? What are you talking about? But okay, yeah. Now he's fixed. Give Astro this new voice box. There we go. Alright, just like pull his head up so that we can just put it in there. Okay, so cutting ahead to One Dark Night 3 days later. We got Kin and Tamao here. We're going out to a late movie. Going through an abandoned area, dangerous area with no trespassing. But again, instantly running into the guy who smashed up the school. We're not seeing him, but I assume they're just seeing a robot bomb. I'm not sure if it's just one or, we have multiple going on here. But now they're spotted, made some noise. The shadows are great. Astro shows up, saves him, saves the day. Alright, now for some good old revenge. I mean, who you really are, I feel like it's just, we're not trying to figure out who this thing is. We're trying to figure out who's doing this. What are the machines that you were referring to? Okay. Grabbed it. Nice. I thought I was going to use it as a weapon or something, but it seems to just put it back down. And okay, now we're like, trying to get him away. Get him away. And then we're bringing him close to... okay. They said get out the the magnet. I was just automatically used to reading the mag guns. Thought that's what they said. But no, so okay, this is the magnet. As in like a magnet, but also a magnet. And so we bring him close to it. And then, oh, there was 2 of them. Okay, so it is a magnet. That's why it's a magnet. A magnet. A magnet. I see. So this big old magnet's been taking people's money and frying pans into their stove. And flying knives. Okay, allow me to introduce an authority on robot bombs. Dr. Schwipsudity. Okay. Okay, so he just climbs up on the bomb and then falls right off. Schwip, isn't that his name? Yeah, Schwip is his name. So, okay, I see. Schwip. Yep, it's definitely a robot bomb. Yeah, no shit. You don't know when it was manufactured, where it was manufactured. You are useless. But, I mean, also, if it was made by non-humans, maybe you probably would have no way of knowing. Also, they were supposed to have been destroyed. I thought they were just thrown in the ocean. Pick one. Okay, yeah, we got the... we got that thing that allows us to look into people's brains. Let's use that. Get their thoughts. I guess it works on robots, too? Says something about the bottom of the sea. Yeah, so it does come from the bottom of the sea. And it does appear that the machinery to manufacture robot bombs was abandoned in the sea. Well, yeah, I guess so. Okay, the bombs were destroyed, but the stuff to make the bombs was abandoned at sea. Why didn't they just destroy that, too? If they were going to destroy the bombs. But yeah, now it's producing them on its own. And now they're creating their own little world on the seafloor. They don't need to breathe, so that's cool. Love that. Alright, we got a fucking Atlantis down there full of bombs. So, okay, they're not made by humans, so they got no connection to humans, that's why they're not afraid of humans and don't think of them as their creators. But I guess we're just saying that, like, you know, the reason robots don't attack humans is because they're afraid of humans? I thought it was because of the robot laws, but I guess the robot law is, be afraid of us, bitch! Without any guilt, but it's not about guilt, it's about them being afraid. It would be, you know, they would just attack without fear. And yeah, if this, you know, keeps happening, if robots keep breaking robots, we're going to reach a singularity at some point. So, gotta shut this down. Okay, but there's another one. There's another one just sent to, you know, get theirs free. And boom, away he goes. And yeah, the other one just, oh, right in the back with the needle. Right in the needle. Ow, ow, ow. It's a good thing we're made of metal. Now, Ash is kidnapped and, whoa, oh, they're gonna grab, okay, they grabbed Tamao as well. Why? And it's coating him in some kind of vinyl bag. Okay, so they can go into the ocean. What the hell? So they know what humans are, though. Like, they know that we can't breathe underwater and all that jazz. So, okay. I see they've already got eugenics going on. They're already doing eugenics. It took the robots, I mean, who knows how long it's been. 10 years, I guess. It took them 10 years to unlock genetics. Unlock. Why did I say unlock? They've got their own language, too? Why do they make their own language? Should their language just be like ones and zeros? I feel like that would be a lot easier for robots to communicate in, rather than all this nonsense. Wait, why do they catch the fish? What do they do with the fish? Or are they just trying to be like, get out of here? Is it just like, you know, if it was animals in your home? So they don't seem to know why they kidnapped Astro. They don't know why. And Tamao was just left out there floating. Oh my god. What the hell is that, a lion? Why is there a lion here? It's also got a bubble thing, a vinyl suit. Oh my god, I love the way Tezuka draws animals. Truly, like, Astro Boy, the art in it is great, it's great, but every time I see an animal, I'm reminded, like, that is Tezuka's specialty. He can draw animals, you know, almost better than Disney. I don't know. I'd have to, like, see much more of it, but it is something. It is certainly something. I love it. Like, he's got the exact Disney stuff down, while also having an even more fluid style with his animals. Like, I can't picture an actual Disney lion being drawn like this, even in, like, an old-style black and white cartoon. Okay. I feel like we've had a guy with a similar-ish design. Not this design, but similar kind, with the beard going, like, 2 ways and the hair going 2 ways. I've seen this like, a few times, I think. But alright, he was a ship captain. Till my ship sank and everybody drowned. I was the only survivor, but the robots caught me. Alright, but you just get used to it. Okay, he's just fucking living here. And you're doing the schwip as well. Everybody's schwipping in this chapter. Man, how long have you been down here? You've been down here for like 10 years or some shit? Or maybe just a year? Or I don't know. Any amount of time is too much. Well, man, we try to escape, but he brings us back down. Okay, yeah, you'll get the bins and die. But, I mean, he was pulled all the way down here. He should have got the bins by going down this fast. But, okay, they got a king here. King of this robot nation. Is it an actual human, or is it just a robot? I would assume it's a robot, but maybe it's Tenma, actually. Maybe it's just fucking Tenma. And, yeah, this one's covered in barnacles and everything. Interesting. Yeah, it seems to be the one that goes out the most. And, okay, so these ones know why they captured him. They want him to be an ally for them. And humans are just animals with no connection to us at all. They just pretend to be our friends, but they really treat us like slaves. But yeah, I assume this is Tenma. What are you trying to do here? Like, clearly he's trying to accomplish a goal. What is it? Okay, tries to go see what's going on next door. Here's a strange groaning noise, but then bonk, runs into an invisible wall or something. Just like that one chapter. Second time we had an invisible wall here. Yeah, okay, so he's never experienced invisible walls before. Okay, interesting. This is cool. So they got like a whole zoo set up here that just infinitely expands outward. That's all invisible walls, though. But if it was invisible walls, don't you think we'd be able to see this stuff? So how is it invisible, but also... what? How does this work? Like, it must be an illusion then. Not like it's invisible, it's like an illusion kind of thing. So this monkey's just reading some magazines. Van Gogh, Cézanne, Picasso, Matisse. He's learning. Oh my god, they got a fucking deer in here with one that's hung up on the ceiling. That's so awful. And okay, I see the polar bears having some fucking fishing spots there. These horses do not look good. They look super malnourished. It's just like, how long we're gonna be in here? They got some, oh, there's tapirs? I didn't even know they knew tapirs at this point. Got some little flamingos, some doggies, and some oxen, and oh, they got the seals here and the piggies, of course. Just checking itself out. Okay, so yeah, as soon as you look up, how did you not see that? How did you not see that? So yeah, they're just in a zoo as well. But yeah, they may look like us. They have arms and legs and stuff, but they're very different. They hate each other, kill each other, not like robots. At least, you know, from their perspective. But yeah, Astro makes a good point too. I mean, you know, this is a very basic point, but yeah, humans do kill each other and hate each other, but they're not like ordinary animals. Like, you know, I definitely agree with that too. We're not like ordinary animals. We got a lot of unique shit that makes us human. Where do you think robots came from anyway? From the garbage can? Humans made robots. But okay, let's do it fair and square in public. Okay. We're going to do another robot fight to the death. The thing that we already said we were never going to do, but we've been doing now twice. But okay, so this one's actually not a fight to the death. They've got some other shit going on too. We're doing a math contest and stuff. Alright, now round 2. Build something of beauty with the materials provided. Now, I feel like Astro couldn't do this before, but okay, he could. He could. Yeah, and so he made nothing. I mean, I don't know. I would say his is more beautiful than Astro's. Astro's is practical. It's a rocket, but his is actual art here. Yeah, what's wrong with what he made? Look at how beautiful it is. I would, well, okay, if it's not sound, then sure. Like, if it can't stand on its own, yeah. But still, I do think he made some art there. But okay, now to strength. And what the hell did he do? Just pull, oh yeah, he yanked off his spike. That was the safety switch. And now he's just gonna blow up. In the middle of a public space, you brought him to a public space to make him blow up? Oh, I guess the public space is still with underground with all the other robots and stuff. Okay, okay. I thought we just hard cut to back to the surface. Okay, so they don't know they're bombs. They don't know that. God damn. Huh, okay, the noise stopped. Yeah, put it back. So it is a safety mechanism. We weren't bluffing about that. And okay, goddamn, I'm gonna disprove myself. I'll yank this off my own head. Yanks it off, and then tick, 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 tick. Oh, I have a sense of honor. Bam! Then he goes and blows the fuck up. My God, wasn't Tenma then? Holy shit, your king just fucking killed himself. I love that though. I love a good like, you know, absolute unwavering faith, even in spite of the evidence, being like, no, I refuse to believe that I am not what I thought I was this entire time. Like, I thought I knew myself. I don't understand anything anymore. Yeah, like, a real shakeup of your entire existence. I mean, like, imagine if you were just going about your day and somebody told you you were a bomb. No way I'd believe it. But okay, yeah, so now he's just saying, go to the surface, get Ochana to take apart all your trigger mechanisms, then you won't blow up. I gotta tell you something, His Majesty has self-destructed, and you're both free to leave now. Hell yeah. Alright, one thing to discuss, though. We decided to return to the world of humans, since you are humans, we want you to lead us there. Alright, nice, but we can't get the bends, so we gotta do this slowly. Yeah, far, far in the future, maybe robots born and know nothing of humans. Like the robot bombs in this story, they might create their own nation and prosper. But if that day comes, how will the robots describe the world of humans? I'm fascinated by it, but I don't want to see it. It's something I would love an answer to, but I don't want to get it in my lifetime. But this is not, I was going to say, like, this is such an ending page. But we still have a whole other half to go. That was only half. But this is not the end of our story. Young Tamao had told the robots to trust humans, but as a result, they wound up placing their faith in something they never should have. I mean, yeah, we still had Tenma around and everything like that, but okay. I mean, yeah, it's tough. Oh, you know, all of the series is about trusting humans and everything like that, but every chapter is about how you can't trust humans. And, okay, so a ship blows up, part of a bomb, so a bomb exploded, and then it can't be from all the way on the seafloor. It had to have been one from much closer to the surface, right? Otherwise, that was a powerful explosion. But okay, sending the salvage machine down there. And okay, yep, now they're discovering the robot Atlantis. Yep, person down here. But are they, yeah, it's okay. It's this guy. It's this guy. All right. He's like, look, I got hands and feet. Okay, as long as you're not one of those legless Japanese ghosts, I'll try and save you. All right, time to be saved. But yeah, so this all works very well, and I assume, you know, this is how we got out of there without getting the bins. He was prisoner for 10 years. For 10 years! For 10 years! My God, old man! And great, so now we're going to work into our evil person using the robots to do evil things thing here now, with these sea captains being like, oh, cool, so they're surrendering to humans. I can get them to do anything then. This guy's just instant like, I guess we're going to be pirates then. Time to be pirates. And yeah, I like how much this guy cares about them. You know, it's kind of like a Stockholm Syndrome thing, which is not real, but, you know, it's more just like, you know, he spent so much time with them, he actually does understand them. But yeah, I mean, I guess that's, you know, what really Stockholm Syndrome actually is. Like, the idea that you just become accustomed to your captor is not true at all. But the idea that, you know, if the person doing a crime is a good person, you're not going to hate them. Then, like, yeah, that's what, you know, Stockholm Syndrome was just cops being like, I don't understand how someone could possibly like someone who did a crime and not cops. But it's like, no one who's ever been arrested by cops likes fucking cops. No one ever had Stockholm Syndrome there. I wonder why. Jesus Christ, what a weird... They're stretching an arm and a leg. Such a weird way to stretch him. But okay, yeah, tons of bombs now coming out. But, you know, they're just going to use them, so... And now Astro as well. He's not aware of any of the situation. And yeah, just forcing the old guy that they trust to get them roped into all this. And yep, just gonna be henchmen. Even though we told them, like, oh, we're gonna remove your triggers or something like that, hopefully they'll be like, when are we gonna do that? But alright, it seems like these guys are gonna blow it almost instantly. They are not gonna be able to keep this from Astro, thankfully. Okay, breaks through. Here's robot bombs. Hell yeah. Alright, okay, the captain's just gonna try and explain this. How are you gonna try and... Okay, these guys are under my control. They do as I say now. Never mind, you're not gonna try and explain it, like, away. You're just gonna say it outright. And yeah, they got hostages as well. They got Tamal, and they got the old man as well, if they bring that up. And okay, we'll leave. Sorry, Tamal, we'll be back. It really sucks that we can't help you right now, but... okay, the ship's... Okay, it's changed direction on its own. Yeah, something underneath the water. Oh, Astro! Okay, I was expecting the robot bombs or something for some reason. I don't know how they would have known to do that, but Astro, hell yeah. Just gonna take it to fucking Japan. Great. Gonna run out of battery, though. Oh, God, so many barnacles all over them. Very cool look. But we made it here. God, okay. I thought we were just gonna float to the surface, but we also managed to climb up, get on the board, get on the dock, and it's good enough. Oh my God, then they bury us. Okay, phew. Before they do, though, a guy with a lasso saves us. Who the hell is this? Well, I guess, okay, this was just people, like, yeah, construction crew. This was not them, the people on the boat trying to bury us. I thought that was them trying to hide us or something, but no. Here, just use this knife to scrape off the barnacles. It's gonna take so long. I mean, okay, we just said, I hitched around a pirate ship. Huh? Was this their leader? You know him? What do you mean? You just know a pirate who turned to be a pirate today? We go by the name of Boon Marukubi, otherwise known as Thick Neck. Okay, and he lassos some booze. The guy in the photo's name is Mason, and in the old days I was his right-hand man. Man's got a heart of stone, as cool as they come. Ooh, I like your eyes. That's nice. I got the eyelashes below. Okay, so back to his old tricks. Okay, he didn't. I mean, he suddenly turned pirate, but he's been doing this kind of thing quite a lot. Okay, we're just gonna go meet him, have a word with him. Oh my God, he is literally swimming in a pile of fucking money. Oh my God. What is this for? Presses a button and it just showers in it too. He's got to wash off the coins with some more coins. Okay. What's wrong with a human like me using a bunch of robots? Well, that's what you feel. We'll come back some other day. Okay, you were no help at all. Or, okay, no, okay, he was just tricking him. Okay, he grabbed his gun out of his hand. Nice. Or not, we're still leaving? Okay, he just whipped the gun out of his hand, and then, I guess because he was threatening us, he's like, don't you threaten me, but we're still leaving. Okay. And okay, here's the cops and actual cop cars, it looks like. Okay, Cops have arrived, sending the robots on them. Mason does. And yeah, these cops can never do shit against the robots. Okay, but yeah, they're aiming for the triggers, which seemingly causes the triggers to go off, which then is going to bomb the rest of the bomb robots. So, works out. It's a good plan, actually. I'm surprised the cops are actually doing something, that's working. God damn. The robots are just, like, throwing the police cards. Holy shit. Yeah, I mean... Yep, that's the cops, alright. Trying to arrest Mason for warning them not to do this. That's the fucking cops. What are we doing here? What? We'll glue a round tray to your back and spray gold paint on you like this. So now he's a Buddha statue. Okay, we turn Astro into a Buddha statue. There's no way this is going to work. They have to just see that. Isn't that the same robot from before? But it worked. And now, Golden Astro to the rescue! But, okay, Mason, for some reason, starts hacking up. What the hell? Now it's a chance to get some of that gold. But okay, that was just a... I guess he wasn't, like, fully out, so he could still... enough to be able to shoot him, but he's still bedridden. You have gold poisoning! Yeah, it makes sense! That makes a lot of fucking sense! But he doesn't care. He doesn't care. Just trying to steal my gold. And this guy's gonna die just from fucking being Scrooge. Yeah, all these guys just waiting for their boss to croak. But in the meantime, he's gonna sick the robot bombs on them. Okay, yeah, mate. So some of them are going out to fight, and then some of them are just grabbing all the gold, and they're gonna skedaddle. Seems like he's being successful though. Before Astro can get here, they're all leaving with all the money. And okay, the big boy, the main one, I guess. I didn't know it was a big one. But just one is going to go beat up all the others? I mean, probably only need one. Yeah, seems like it. Okay. But yeah, now it's not following orders for some reason. I've had enough. I've been willing to do everything you, a human, have asked, but no more. Why now? After you beat them all up. Going to an island was too much for you. I don't want to go into an island. Correct, you are not human. No, humans have more compassion. Okay, so he's not listening to him because he's not a human. Goddamn, we robot bombs trusted you, but you are not human. From now on, you are on your own. Goddamn, the robots. Like, as we said, like, what will robots think of human society? I love a robot being like, you're not a fucking human. No human would be like this. Okay. Now, fucking Boone shows back up, whips a cane out of his hand. Why? Oh, it's a sword cane. Okay, yeah. A little out of date these days, Mr. Mason. So funny considering that shit's still in manga today. But he jumps off this fucking place, tries to steal a car, and take a hostage with a little girl. Oh my god, this guy truly is maybe the evilest guy we've seen so far. He is just, like, ruthless. Yeah, where'd Mason go? He's over there, he's got a hostage. What? I just freed the goddamn hostage. But okay, he's gonna sneak up on him somehow. Okay, don't know how I'm not sure if you call that sneaking up on somebody, but what about the other woman? Did she not go into the car? I guess, yeah, she was not taken. It was just the little girl that was taken, so. Okay, very easy. And now, because he knows he's ruined, he's not looking, gets distracted, drives. Okay. But yeah, he almost killed himself, but Astro managed to save his ass. Robots are designed to help people, even bad guys. Alright, tell me one thing. One of the robot bombs said I wasn't a human. How can I get back my humanity? Talk to someone. Okay, but yeah, talk to your right-hand man, he'll help you. Okay, so now, yes, the robot bombs. I'm going to live on the bottom of the ocean again, in an even deeper place than before. Just gonna give up? Well, we might come back someday, but only if they ever figure out how to be better creatures. But what do you mean? You, in your eyes, you haven't met a human yet. This doesn't make any damn sense. Alright, I'll let you know when things change, my friends. But yeah, I like this ending, and I like what we did with Mason, but both of them don't work together. So, I don't know, it's tough. I like the ending, but I don't like it as a part of, the Mason stuff. Like, him... They don't know that they've interacted with humans. But, still, I would give it like a 7 out of 10. I would definitely give it higher if the ending didn't contradict the, middle part. Also, Dr. Tenma, I don't know what the fuck the point of him was. Why do we have him in this chapter? We just suddenly bring him back and to make him canon out of nowhere to do nothing with him? Weird as hell. Maybe that actually should bring it down to like a 6. I don't know. But, yeah. Still, it was a nice long one. We haven't gotten a long one like this in a while. So, looking forward to more like this, because I think they're the better ones. And until next time, get the fuck out of here. Wait, no, don't get the fuck out of here. We gotta read the thing at the beginning. Hold on, we gotta read this thing. So, the first story, Robot Bombs, was also the first to make me think twice about what I was doing in the Astro Boy series. Really interesting. Because, yeah, there's not really anything special about this chapter, aside from bringing Dr. Tenma back, and maybe from just, like, posing the kind of same questions that we were in Volume 1, but, again, like, you know, in a serious way. Around the same time, a manga titled Akado Suzunosuke, about a young samurai of the same name, was extremely popular. As a result, science fiction manga like my Astro Boy series fell out of favor. I seriously thought of turning Astro into a samurai. Yeah, just joking, of course. Jokes aside, some characters that may look familiar did debut in these episodes. Okay. One was the thick-necked Boone Marukubi, modeled him after the French movie star Lino Ventura. Cool. And here's another. Fans of old movies might see shades of James Mason in him. Okay, that's where you got the name from. And then Frankenstein episode in this book was the second story in the entire Astro Boy series. Still so crazy that they did Frankenstein for number 2. The costumes I drew for it are fairy tale inspired and have no link to any particular culture. This reflects the fact that around this time I was hooked on a certain Walt Disney work called Pinocchio. Yeah, makes sense. Since the Astro Boy manga series had just started, the story also had some new supporting characters. And yeah, that was when Shib first appeared. And okay, so they were back then too. I don't even remember them. I mean, these guys, I don't give a shit about the cops. They are the most non-characters. Their only personality is just their cops. That's it. And then Sea Serpent Island first appeared in a summer supplement edition of the Shonen magazine under the title of Astro Goes to the Equator. Okay, that's what it was originally. Lots of readers liked it because it showed Astro falling in love for the first time. But can robots really fall in love with humans? But yeah, it was a unique story in that regard. Can robots tell lies? You know her, Astro? Me? No. Honest, I haven't done anything. Yeah, and interesting, like, yeah, these are not reversed. Or this one is not reversed. Because, yeah, you would read this first and this first, but that should be flipped for this, edition. But anyway, but yeah, interesting, these early stories are really bringing up some interesting questions that we still don't have a real answer for. I mean, I guess the answer to can robots lie is yes, they can. And I guess the answer also is, can they fall in love with humans? Yes, they can. I drew Mission to Mars right after Frankenstein. I was inspired by a short sci-fi work that I had read in Amazing Stories around that time. Readers found the results refreshing and liked the story a lot. The last two exotic tales, Coral Reef Adventure and Test Pilot, were drawn for Shonen Magazine to really jump out at the readers. In fact, when readers wore special red and black glasses, the stories did jump out of them. Okay, they were 3D. Cool. One of my descendants appears in the story and looks exactly like Dr. Saruda in the Phoenix. Good looking guy, eh? And okay, that was it. Okay, but yeah, nice to have read that now. Wasn't really any spoiler for Robot Bombs, but we can never tell with Tezuka how much he's gonna fucking spoil. But now, really, I'll see you guys for the next one. Until then, get the fuck out of here.